I love getting into this field. It's not something I would have ever imagined, but it has been extremely rewarding, and there's no part of the system right now that I think I'd want to work in more than reentry, because we talk about rehabilitation, we talk about reintegration, we talk about redemption, but none of that can happen without actual pathways in for reentry. Because if you punish someone and tell them it's never going to end, that punishment is just going to continue for the rest of their life, there's no incentive to better oneself, to lift oneself out of that situation and try to go a different direction. We have to have successful reentry support for people coming out if we want to create a situation where they can get to the full extent of what their life is capable for, and for our communities to fully benefit from those people. It's one of those things you too often see this type of stuff talked about in the notion of safety or not. Reentry is safety, because for every person that gets out of prison and manages to find a job, find stable housing, find a good support network, that is a person that's not returning to crime, that is not causing problems, that is adding to the community, adding to their neighborhood, adding to the economy. That is safety, that is prosperity, and that's what needs to be open for everybody. But if we do not give them the opportunity to work, to live, to interact in our communities, then what's their incentive to do that? And that's why reentry is so important. That's why I was so happy to see this event happening. And that's why I hope that this year won't be the only year, that it's going to be a year after and a year after. And each time we're going to see more and more people. And I love that this is coming on the back of July 4th and Independence Day, because ultimately that's what it is in the reentry community. It's you're getting out of prison, you're back into society, and they need to be able to have their own independence, their independence to live and thrive with that American dream just like anybody else. And to do that, we need to clear those barriers in front of them and create that pathway from the walk. And I love what you're doing.
Thank you.